Hi, welcome to wpctapro Pro. wpctapro Pro is a call to action builder that helps you easily create CTAs on your website within minutes. If you take a look to the right side of the screen, you'll see a yellow tab. That's one of our CTAs. There's also a red banner at the bottom of the page, and that's another CTA that you can create with our plugin. These CTAs help our business increase sales, and they can do the same for your business. Now let's go take a look at a few of the other demos. Now let's take a look at the demos. We have 6 templates: open sliding CTA, close sliding CTA, tab CTA, announcement CTA, HTML and shortcode, and Gdpr. Let's start with open sliding CTA. So when the page loads, this CTA will be open, and as you scroll, it will collapse. If you click on the button, it'll open up again, and if you click on the image or any of the text, it will take you to the destination page, whatever you choose. So this CTA could actually be on any side of your web page, top, bottom, left, right. It's up to you. And any of these features here can be changed by you. So that's the open sliding CTA. Now let's take a look at the closed sliding CTA. On page load, the CTA is closed, and when you click on the button, it'll open up the CTA just kind of like the open sliding CTA. It's exactly the same thing. It's just basically on page load, it's already closed. And same with this one, you could totally customize anything here. You could put it on each 4 sides of your website. It's totally up to you. So this is the tab demo. This is just a simple tab that will direct you to whatever page you want. The difference between the free one and the pro one, you'll have more styling options like rounded corners, and you could add a close button. And again, this template can be shown on any side of your website. Let's take a look at the announcement CTA. We actually have one on the home page of our website, but for this demo, you can see at the top here, and basically you can just type whatever you want, and then the link will go to whatever page you choose. And there's also a close button, so that could be on the inside or the outside of the element. So for this example, it's on the inside of the element. So if I click this, it'll disappear and the user won't see it anymore until the page loads again. Now let's look at the HTML shortcode CTA. This CTA by default on page load is closed, and when you click on it, it'll open up. This is all custom HTML and CSS that you can add. You could also add shortcodes. For example, you could add a shortcode of a gravity form. I'll just show you in 1 second here. So this is actually a gravity shortcode form. So you could have an easy way of people sending you messages through this. Now let's look at the Gdpr. Just like any other Gdpr plugin, you have the accept and decline buttons. You could also only show one button, or you could fully customize this. And again, this also has a close button, so the user can just close it from your site. So those are the demos. Again, these can totally be customized. These are just a couple of ones that I made for examples, but there's a lot more you could do with our plugin. Just because it's not shown here, we could do it. So if you have a question and you want to see another example, reach out and we will create more examples for you. Let's take a look at the dashboard now. So the dashboard has a button to easily create new CTAs, edit column for you to edit your CTA, the name, and if you hover over it, you could actually change the name from the dashboard. Next, we have the stats, the web stats. So it's impressions, clicks, and CTR. And this way you can kind of track how your CTA is performing, and you could decide whether if you want it on your website or not, depending on the stats. Status is to make your CTA go live or offline. When you're making a new CTA, you want it to go in development mode, and that way you can see how it looks on your end, and the user won't see it. So once you're ready to go live, you can switch it to live. And the reason why we have it in the dashboard is to easily, turn some off and turn them on. Because when you're marketing, you want to have quick access like that instead of going into each one by one. Next is location. This will tell you what page or post or product your CTA is on. So that way, you could figure out which one you want to edit quickly. Template. This is the template. In the past video, we talked about all the templates that we have. This will just tell you which template the CTA is using. Position. This will tell you where it's positioned on the page. And action. Action will, there's two buttons here, delete and duplicate. You can easily duplicate your CTA if you want to use it on another page or you want to split tests. So that's the dashboard. Now let's go look at creating a new CTA. Now let's take a look at editing a CTA. So this CTA is already on our website. It's one of the demos. So first you have the name. If you click here, you could edit the name. Then we have the CTA stats discussed in the last clip. It has the impressions, clicks, and CTR. This way you could track how your CTA is performing. And then these are the CTA settings. So we laid it out so it's easy to set up. So you just have to follow the steps and then make your CTA live. So for this one, we're using closed sliding CTA. We edit the page position. You could choose whatever page position you want. And then the horizontal or vertical positioning, depending on what you chose for the first position. Page location or post. So we could include it on basically any product or custom post type. So our demos are a custom post type, and then we just assign it to that custom post type page. And you also can exclude it. So this feature would be if you want it to be on every page and except for one. Now, content and styling. So this is where you style your CTA. So here you can enable the width, and you can set the CTA by device, and you could either use PX or percentages. Banner image, you can also set the height of the image and customize your whatever image you want, really. CTA buttons, this is the toggle button. So you can easily just add text, change the font, change the font sizing, letter spacing, all that stuff to make it look however you want it to look. Content options, this is where you're going to have a message to get the person to click on the link. And same thing, you could add whatever styling you want to make it look to match your site or whatever you like. CTA link, this is going to be the call to action, and there's also going to be URL options. So this is where you're going to decide where you want the CTA to go. So for this one, we want people to go to pricing. So we just add the pricing page in, but you could use external links or whatever you want if you're doing affiliate. We also have no follow and open a new page. So we have all those options, and then close button. You could add a close and hide button. So here you can set the color, the position, and then inside and outside of the element. Responsive settings. You can show and hide your CTA for different devices. I actually recommend that if you want a different CTA for mobile, you'll just make a different CTA and only show it on mobile. That's the best way to do things for that. CSS, add whatever CSS you want to customize the style of your CTA. Live status. So this will make your CTA go live or offline. Again, discussed before, you want to use development mode when you're testing and styling your CTA, and then once you have it looking the way you want, you could go live. So once you set everything here, you click save, you go to the page, and you refresh, and then that's how you'll see your CTA, and that's how you can test, and then you can make it live. So that's just a quick walkthrough of what our plugin's about and how you use it. If there's anything you'd like to see, feel free to reach out and we can make a video on it. Or if there's any features you want to add, again, reach out through our contact form and we can add it to the plugin. Thanks for watching.